Good afternoon and welcome to this, Tuesday, January the 9th of 2026, the Water and Sewer Utility Board meeting. And welcome to all. The first is I will ask the board if there's anything on the agenda agreement that they would like to take off and discuss at a later time. Okay, I have one item. I have item G, which is a ESRI renewal recommended by Ryan Key and Daniel Claspel. I'd like to take that off for now, and hopefully we'll see that next week. Okay, so then the rest of the consent agenda consists of the minutes of the Water and Sewer Utility Board meeting on May the 12th of 2026, the payroll week ending May 24th of 2026, which was for $201,494.31. The payroll week ending May 31st, 2026, which was for $495,663.50. The accounts payable voucher register, the pay requests, which are found in Appendix A, also Appendix E. This is available. 1-year renewal with Simpler, recommended by Travis Keith and Daniel Glasbell. And then approval the administrative settlement for Parchwood 2 as part of the Wainsford Yard Lift Station Project U1315 in the amount of $1,000, recommended by Logan Giffey and Ryan Meyer. And we also have an interlocal solar operation agreement with the town of Chandler. We have an early lease termination agreement and other consent items. And so I would entertain a motion for approval of the consent agenda items. So have a motion, a second. Thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Oh, same sign. We would then move into bids. And under bids, we're going to approve the bid recommendation in the amount of $622,500 to Blankenberger Brothers, Inc. for the water service line investigation and replacement, which will be downtown Governor North Ballard project. And it's the project number U1303. It's being recommended by Jennifer Kane and Ryan Meyer. Hi, Jennifer.
Well, hello, good afternoon to the board and directors. I'm seeking approval of the local award to Blankenberger Brothers contingent upon approval by the IFA. 2 bids were received at the meeting on May 26 and reviewed by our designer, HNTB. All the required bid items were submitted by Blankenberger Brothers and found to be in compliance with the bid specifications. The bids were also reviewed by city purchasing, and a positive recommendation was received to move forward with the award. The bid was 25.4% lower than the final engineer's estimate. I recommend approval of the award to Blankenberger Brothers in the amount stated, with the understanding that this is the local award and it's a contingent upon the approval by the IFA due to the SRF funding source.
Okay, thank you. Are there any questions for Jennifer? Okay, my question would be, do you know, we've approved these pending on the approval of, what is it, the
IFA, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
have any of those, have they replied to us and approved any of them that we've sent out there?
Sure. So we did U1291. It's the one that's currently under construction by Dyke Brothers. It was the first of the 3 packages, and we did receive approval. It was like the end of April. So it takes about 4 weeks after once we go through this process and we submit all the official documentation up to them, and then we'll get that review in about 4 weeks.
Okay.
And then at that time, we move forward with the contractor with the notice to proceed.
Okay. And this is bid which, 3 or 4?
This is it's 3rd and final, this one.
So this will cover the city then?
Right, for these programs, this program. Yep.
Will that check all the lines and stuff then? No.
Well, it depends on for this portion of this part of.
But we got more of the city to do yet.
Correct.
Are we This is a loaded question now.
Oh, boy.
Are we halfway done, even got a good start? What? On the whole city and what we have to do?
As far as the investigative part, no, we'll have more to do. We're probably more in the 25%. This will give us a good representation, and then with what money we have left over, we'll be allowed to go finish the stuff we need to get the modeling. And we're probably gonna have to be in the neighborhood of 400 or 500 that we have to actually do. To get where the machine learning can take off and tell us what our numbers are probably gonna be.
But we still have to check everywhere though.
Yeah, representative.
Sometime we'll have to do the same checking that we're doing here.
Eventually, as we do some of those projects, yes, we'll have to verify, but before that, we'll eventually have a verification statistically of places we have to get to. We'll be able to feed that into the AI and the machine learning, and then it'll spit out what we think we might have or not have. And these areas that we picked were the ones we thought were most likely to have stuff. And so this will be a really good indication with these 3 projects to determine what we think we have.
The 3 that we've done seem like they were loaded up because they're going to be more apt to be.
Correct.
Then is there a grant or anything that we've got to check this, or do we have to come up with our own money for this?
That'll be,
For the rest of them.
that's to be determined at that point. That once we get through this investigative and we understand more of exactly what we have or do not have, we'll be able to apply for some of those things.
We'll be able to apply and try to get some more money.
Yep. That's why we're trying to get out in front of it to understand while some of that money is still available, we want to be able to get into those applications.
Sounds good. Okay. Did you want to add anything to any of that?
Nope, I think that.
You
covers
did a
it.
fine
Yeah,
job of covering
He
it.
sure did, yeah.
As long as Jennifer thinks so, we're good.
Does any of the board members have any additional questions? Okay, and I would entertain a motion to approve the bid recommendation in the amount of $622,500 to Blankenberger Brothers, Inc. for the water service line investigation and replacement downtown Governor and North Ballard projects, U1303.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same bid. I vote aye. And the bid or the motion is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll go to new business water, and that's to approve amendment number 2 in the amount of $361,532 to the engineering service agreement with American Structure Point Inc. for the Lloyd for You water relocation CES RPR U1234 amended not to exceed agreement amount of $1,567,173. This is being recommended by Ryan Meyer and Sean Wright. I mean, we could have just came to your office because you're basically on all of this today.
Sure, yeah.
Would you have refreshments for us or
Possibly. Water.
water? Where are you getting that from?
Thank you. Good afternoon, the board and directors. I'm seeking your approval today of amendment number 2 to the professional service agreement with American Structure Point for their extended construction phase services. So this is necessary to retain them for coverage of the full duration of one of the prior assignments, which was project number U1216 to as we currently anticipate to achieve its final completion. So it has 2 different components of services they render to date and also projected remaining efforts associated with that project. As identified back at the time, amendment number 1 was presented to the board in December of 25. This was the largest assignment in the agreement, and it has experienced significant changes since the time of that amendment. Point being that there has been, over the course of the last month, we approved several construction change orders on the project, approximately $2 million in value, and has extended the contract term over 4 months. So there has been a significant amount of additional engagement from both field staff on this project and also management to continue helping us navigate through some of those construction changes. I will note that these services were historically deemed reimbursable by NDOT through our highway utility agreement. And I expect this to be, it will be presented in the same manner, and I expect it to be covered as well. It's covering the same construction scope. So with that, I recommend approval of this increase, and I'll entertain any questions you may have.
You have questions for Ryan?
Nope.
It sounded like he was spending more money than he did. Seeing no questions, why then I would entertain a motion for approval of amendment number 2 in the amount of $361,532 to the engineer's service agreement with American Structure Point, Inc. for the Lloyd for You Water Relocation CES RPR U1234. Amended not to exceed agreement amount of $1,567,173.
So moved. Second.
Have a motion and second. I thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. I vote aye and the motion carries.
Thank you.
And next would be the approval of amendment number 3 in the amount of $146,200 to Crawford, Murphy and Tilly, Inc. for the Indiana Street, Illinois Street and Franklin Street Water Main Replacement Project U1193, being recommended by Jennifer Kane and Ryan Meyer. Tell us about that, please.
Sure. I'm seeking approval of amendment number 3 to engage Crawford, Murphy and Tilly for design of their next project assignment. The original agreement was approved on July 11th of 2023, and it established them as one of the 4 on-call designers for water. The project affects Indiana and Illinois streets between the North Highway 41 on-ramp and Willow Road, Franklin Street between Harlan Avenue and Willow Road, and Harlan Avenue between Illinois and Franklin Streets. The project will replace approximately 3,200 linear foot of water main and appurtenances with 8-inch PVC. And I recommend approval of amendment number 3 to Crawford, Murphy and Tilly in the amount stated.
We have additional questions or comments to Jennifer?
Nope.
Seeing none, then I would entertain a motion for approval of amendment number 3 in the amount of $146,200 to Crawford, Murphy and Tilly, Inc. for the Indiana Street, Illinois Street and Franklin Street Water Main Replacement Project U1193.
So moved.
Second. Have a motion to second. Thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. And I vote aye, so the motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, now I ask the board members if they have anything they want to bring before this meeting. Seeing nothing then, would you have
No news.
no news? And none of your directors would have any news today?
I was out last week playing golf, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm playing catch up and I'm behind, so I don't have anything to report at this time.
Okay, the next would then be to see if there's anyone in the audience that has anything that they'd like to address to the board. Seeing nothing, then I would then say that our next meeting, next regular board meeting will be June the 23rd, 2026 here at 3 o'clock here in the pump house. And then you also note that there's a special solar project meeting on Thursday, June the 18th, 2026 at 1:30. And I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
I'll move. Second.
Have a motion and a second. Thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, same sign. I vote aye, and the meeting is adjourned. We thank you for your time here. Appreciate you coming to the meeting. Thank you. These are sorted
Yeah.
different ways.
No, yeah, just-